by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Going to be playing Maokai. For the runes, Phase Rush, Nimbus Cloak, Transcendence, Water Walking, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. All utility, that's all Maokai needs. He's a big CC guy. You run at the enemy, knock him around, and then hopefully your allies kill them. Results may vary. For the early game here, we're going to be farming for quite a bit on the first two turns. Any tank starts off weak and powers up, so you don't have to make the plays yet. When the time is right, the tree will strike. They say elephants have a good memory. What about trees? Have we looked into this? Because I haven't. I've been busy gaming and losing. But anyways, the Q deals max health damage, knocks the enemy away from you, and it has a pretty big radius, as you can see with the circle around us. So if we Q that way, we'll go that way. The W, also dealing damage, rooting the target. And then you travel towards the enemy and become untargetable. That's actually a weird part of the W. So when it comes to dives, you can use the W to drop turret aggro and then survive, which is pretty cool. The passive will give us a healing off our auto every now and then. As you cast abilities, then it reduces the cooldown of that. So in longer fights, you have some sustain. The E, we're going to throw the sapling. If you throw the sapling in a bush, it will become bigger and then explode in an AoE on the target. As it hits the enemy, it slows them too. I said that twice. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a tree. Not a lot of neurons firing in there. Did you know every plant is connected by mycelium? And then that mycelium lets them talk and communicate and also share nutrients like the internet, kind of? Isn't that something? Before the internet, yeah, people were connected in a way, but it's really like a modern-day mycelium. Anyways, let's keep clearing here. We saw Ringar on the top side, so that's pretty good for us. Nice to know that we're not going to be invaded. Q. There's some range to that Q, so you want to cast it as soon as you're in range of the target, because that's our entire clear speed. With the jungle pet change, the camp deal less damage to us, and then the jungle pet deals more. So that's pretty good for Maokai. The ambient damage just doing more. Maxing that Q first. Drop a little scout there in the bush. Kill this guy! Okay. Auto. Q. And W. Auto. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Noob down. We taking that. Job's done. A collie. A girl. Zoe. Don't worry about it. Rotating to the river. That's why we can fight the Ringar there. If I don't have allies, I can't fight. You gotta have these things in mind or be paying attention as you enter the river. Because all we have is CC. If I take a 1v1 with Ringar, I lose. SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, okay. Do the Gromp here. I'm not gonna check the scuttle. We already got the bot one. And the faster I clear my camps to the bot side again, the better. Our ganks are so much stronger on mid and bot lane in the early game. Because that's usually the squishy targets. CC and Alawi, maybe me and the Aatrox dies, you know? I'm good. Bell's pretty low, so let's smite this. And then try to get a gank. Nice. I have my flash. Expert combo incoming! There's the reflect. Let's go ahead and shove the wave and finish the kill here. Hello. I'm rooted. I'm so stupid and dumb. Alright, let's get out of here. We're in the river, level 5. Raptors, Krugs don't give us a level up, so we stay up the map. We want to find Ringar and then deny him from attacking my bot lane. So, a ward. A sapling. Another ward. A scryer. Kill this guy. Never mind. Another sapling. Where's Ringar, boys? Not here. Okay, pretty good damage. Enemy spotted. Nice. This guy's super dead. Alrighty. Flash W, auto Q. Oh, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Sorry, sorry. Too fast, too furious. She still had barrier. They saw me and then they go for the auto. I thought I was really sliming. Wrong. They might be able to clean this up, but that's not the right way. Flash. Outplayed. Ruby Crystal and then a Dark Seal. One control ward to the top side. Mission failed successfully, question mark? Nope. Dying like that is bad. Trading like that, bad. Always better to not die at all or to obviously kill the enemy without dying, so it is what it is. Ringo's gonna get that dragon, question mark? Does he really have enough time for this? He's gonna have to have some guts. He doesn't do it. Nice. So he probably recalls if he's not here. Let's try for the respawn scuttle. I can get level 6 and then go from there. My ulti, we have a way stronger gank tool. The ulti summons some vines and then that's gonna root the... Oh, I'm not level 6? Well, that's a bummer. Honey, I'm doing the dragon. Here we are. I have my bot lane prio. Theirs not as strong as mine. We want to save the W in case we have to fight here. But by starting the dragon, I challenge Rengar's tempo with him playing topside, and that is better than doing nothing. Blade. Smite. You're too slow. Not going to stick around. They're going to go back to the top side, play for those void grubs. Let's farm some camps. Hold on, Braum's not here. Kill this guy. With my ulti, I can shoot this over the wall. Look at this massive fucking radius. That's super normal. Caitlyn, baby! Come on back to lane. She is nowhere to be found. They might be taking my blue side camps, and that's fine with me. If Caitlyn's not farming, we're winning. Nice. Some wolves. So I'll be able to trade blue sides. They even take my camps. And then we're denying the enemy ADC so much farm here by playing on the bot side. Do the gank now. The wave has crashed now. Ulti. Schmoving. Welcome to the game, baby. E. Q. W to drop the turret aggro. Let's get out of here. Job's done. It's going to be Mel's TP. Is she going to kill me? Not today. Let's take these camps until someone tries to stop me. Lay my landmines around the enemy jungle. Alrighty, job is done. Maokai has to do these active plays. If you're farming your camps and walking around not knowing what to do, you suck. Everything sucks on Maokai. Nothing makes sense. But if you're trying for the plays, attacking the enemy, it can all work out. Run. Alrighty, back to my camps. I can't stay for that blue buff. He's too much. Don't. You'll be running into Rengar. Don't. Girls, ladies. Who could have seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming? Impossible. Back to the camps. A 1-for-1's not a terrible trade, all things considered. Phew. My ulti's coming up too. We got the Faded Ashes on the first recall. It gives us some burn damage to the camps, building into that Leandri's. So we can deal pretty good damage to everyone. We don't one-shot anyone, we don't burst anyone, but you deal like half their HP. And then your team finishes them off. And then it's the same for the clear speed. We clear quite a bit in the early game, when we have time. And then once the mid-game starts, it's all fights, so... Leandri's helped us farm for like the next 8 minutes or so. To the top side, let's clear our camps down and then go from there. You never want to overstay. Never want to overstay and try for another force right here. It's just too much. Too fast, too furious. Yeah, what an ability, Maokai ulti, though. You can summon these vines, you get movement speed through them, you root the enemy. If the enemy engages, you can throw that. If you want to engage on the enemy, you can throw it. So it's a super, super strong tool. Jinx and Zoe are like these stationary carries. So as the game progresses, we're just going to stand on top of them. And then Rengar Akali jumps. Or my bad, Rengar jumps and then we kill them. If we drop an ulti, they're dead. Ulti! There's the shield. W, Alto, Q. Myth me. No damage from this guy. Let's get out of here. Makes sense. Braum has armor and magic resist on top of HP and damage reduction, but Akali has the Vamp Scepter and the Alternator. Magic damage and physical damage. We've put all of our eggs into the bot lane basket. We're going to continue to do so. I totally ignore top lane. If I try to save top lane, help top lane, I lose the game instantly. Alawi would double kill us, and that's no good. So, my bot lane's mid. Guess where I'm going. Like a poser that wants to be cool, Drake and Degrassi. Let's group up at the bot lane. Right after the Scuttle Crab. Oh, they're dying too fast. Hold on, ladies. Here I come. Close. Swing and a miss. I'm in the fog of war, so if they ever move forward, we could flash W. If you show, then the enemy will never walk forward. So you can surprise the enemy like that. Push a little bit. Ouch. Rengar, my man. Yes. W. Alto. Q. E. Auto. You're dead. Yeah, up against an assassin, I do not feel any sort of fear. It's just, try to move, big man. Good luck. But Rengar's an assassin that has to go in, too, so it makes it even more brutal. Do this dragon if Jinx helps. And then with my ulti, if the enemy approaches, I can turn with it, so... feels pretty good. Alawi's flanking. Oh, Lord. Q, and finish that. Hit the smite. Run, baby, run! Flash. No. Q. Run. Come on. Well, we got the dragon. It's just, their lanes are free to do whatever. The Mel rotates, the Alawi flanks us with the TP. Not worth. Just like where we die on this dive, it's not worth. Doing the dragon there and dying, not worth. Alawi TPing behind us, you know. It is what it is. Boots of Swiftness. Leandre's completed. To the bot side. The Rift Herald's coming up in a minute. So, let's just do the Raptors. We don't have a ton of time to farm, and we want to be on the top side and get control over our jungle. Maokai can do that pretty easily with the saplings. If the E gives you vision, and they just sit in the bush for a long time. Is Rengar taking all my camps? That'd be super awesome. I have ulti. E. No! Leave her alone, asshole! Ulti! Okay, we're good. We're good. Q. I'm probably dead here. Ouchie mama. Mel ulti. See you in hell, boys. What a bummer. What a hard game. We're gonna go tank items. I hope you see why. One cloth armor, please. We don't start getting kills for the Zoe and Jinx, this game gets bad real quick. We're pretty far behind, in a sense, like we're level 9 entering the mid game. It does not feel good, so I'll keep farming for now, especially with my ulti down. But the whole game will be decided on the upcoming fights. You don't want to go late game in these sort of losing game states. There is no late game, your allies suck, just fight mid game and lose. It's when you spike as a tank anyways. If you just do nothing and let the game progress, then it super duper mega sucks. And then, the only way you win is by winning the team fight, so just puts a double whammy. on you to fight, fight, fight. Baby burn. Nice. Oh. Here I come. Bro. Dude. E. W. Q. Yes! Jinx gets the kill. Perfect. Okay. I use the W to dodge the tentacle. The tentacle slams and then heals Alawi each time. No good. The whitest mom you've ever known says, no bueno. I wish we could fight something. This guy's just doing the Rift Herald, boys. What are we thinking, huh? What are we as a collective group here thinking? W. Q ulti. You're dead. Waiting. Auto. Q. Oh. Auto smite. You're mad. Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Let's siege mid. Nice. A winning play, never before seen. Hell, I'll drop the Rift Herald here. Mel's gonna one-shot the wave. Real champion Alawi incoming. I hate this part. Just kill me, boys. Just blow my shit off right here. W. Eventually. Q. Noob down. Smite. E. Nice. Now we have to stand our ground. You can't dive. Maokai's a very, tree, so he can't do that. Job's done. Back to the camps. 40 seconds to the dragon. Damn, I need to just reset. Might as well go with support item. I mean, Kindle Gem and then like cloth armor. No magic. They all build out of this. What options do we have? Locket, Zeke's, Bandle, whatever the hell. Bandle Pipe seems pretty good. Doing my bot side camps with the dragon coming up. We're here to contest the dragon. To do it? Oh, that might be too much. Where are my allies at? Here? There. And if we start the dragon, they collapse on us and we get owned. So we have to just stand around and play for the fight. Play for the fight. Play for the fight. Play for the fight. Who's with me? Play for the fight. Jinx, I'm here, baby. Sapling. Vision control. W. Q. Vision control. I'm on you. The Rengar cannot jump. Rengar has gone mid. I have successfully taken control. Q. Smite. Play for the play. They are sieging mid. We must rotate. My Jinx is not here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do nothing. Q. The wave is cleared. The enemy is sieging mid. Jinx is top. Okay. Blast cone. And then blast cone. And then a flank ulti, baby. Try to escape this one, dummy. Boom. W. Q. Enjoy. Enjoy. Q. Enjoy. Nice. We got the slow. W. Q. Enjoy. Baron's coming up, boys. If you try to take the fight head on there, staring at the enemy, getting shit on by their poke, it doesn't do anything as Maokai. Any noob would just lose the game there. But if you reposition and then, in that case, we have the opportunity for the flank, amazing. We can win. And a Baron. Wow, this game has really turned around. I can't even spell Baron. Smite. Yippee! A little bit of camps. Oh, that's right. No camps. In those fights too, so we go in, we like WQ someone. Your auto attacks do nothing after that, and your E barely does anything, so then you use the phase rush to just maneuver around. Just hang out. Let's get a Giant's Moonplate. Jinx, baby, here I come. Bandle Pipes giving us HP, ability haste, armor, magic resist. As we slower CC the enemy, our allies get attack speed and movement speed. So do we, but like, who cares? The movement speed part is crazy. Helps them follow up, and especially where we have no true support on our team, pretty good item. You could also go Unending Despair. You could also go any of the other support items. Oh. They're all on blue buff, because they have no reflect. Right here, girls, right here. You don't have to walk into them. Oh, Captain, my Captain. If Jinx jumps off a bridge, so do I. Where are we dropping, boys? Bot lane, that's a great choice. That's a great choice. Kill that. Waiting. W, E, Q. Run. Check the bush. Kill this ship. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. No. Ulti this way. Where is he? He went mid. Word. 1 minute to the dragon, so now it's my time to farm. We grouped up with the boys, they push, we play for the play, there is no play, job's done, back to the camps. If you reset with the boys, there's nothing going on. They got all their farm. You have to come back and farm. And then by existing on the map, you stay available if there's any plays. Unlike your Discord, you set it to unavailable about 6 years ago, and it's just been like that. And then you wonder why no one calls you. But as any tank in the mid game, you got to be grouped up with the boys to begin with. To the bot side. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Where are we going? Walking into an Alawi? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if she just rocks my shit right here. Better me than you. Q. W. Auto. Q. You're dead. Option 2, I could have done my wolves 23 minutes into the game and gotten not even a cloth armor. How are you dead? Ollie, are you strong? Kind of. To the dragon. This will be Dragon Soul for us, and with Rengar showing, luckily, we're uncontested. Alright, nice. Job's done. Job's done. Chain vest. To the top side. I only need like one camp for a level up, so let's do blue and then follow Jinx. We got the Infernal Dragon Soul, so more damage as we hit the enemy. That's very nice comboed with the E. They're walking into Leandri's E, the max health damage that the saplings do, and the earth, or whatever, the fire dragon. The G-Lai B-Lai Gumai Kandai. Everybody, the top lane. Let's play for the top lane. Anybody, actually. Sapling. The mid lane, that's a great choice too. That's a great choice. We've already gotten the turret there, but listen, mid lane's a great choice, Jinx. I'll be there no matter what. It's all warded and there's nothing to take, but, you know. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yeah, being a tank jungle is like being the B option for the hot chick that you're trying to go for, you know. She's not really interested in you, but boy, you're everywhere she is. Jinx, I'll be there. You're going to the mall? Can I go? Can I go with you guys? You guys are hanging out at Stacy's. I'll be there. If you're going. Push. 20 seconds to the Baron, so if we keep running into them, that's what it looks like. We just totally eat shit. To the Baron, boys. No Rengar ulti. We're good. What a life to live playing a tank, just hanging out. Let's keep throwing saplings into the enemy jungle here. Thank you, Akali. Another one. Ladies, hold on. Why don't they contest us? Smite. Oh, Captain, my Captain. What's fun about this when you really watch your carries too, it just, where the hell are they going? Why do they go there? Isn't that something? You're gonna find out quick. Option 2, I could be doing my Gromp right now. Rengar pounces on the Jinx, asking her for her number, taking her out, and you know what happens next. Yeah, see? He's getting mad. Weird. Super weird. To the bot side. We can nail them with an ulti, too. Ulti. Blast cone. The enemy's doing nothing. Gotcha. Well, we've zoned them, so let's take the turret. Kind of stuck over here. Throw the sapling. Stand our ground. Go top lane. Okay. Gotta wait for the next wave. Reposition. I'm over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. WQ. Leave her alone, asshole. Okay. My girlfriend's dead. WQ. Run. We can't take that last turret. We can't siege this. So might as well leave. Finally spend our gold and then play for that Elder Dragon coming up. A little bit of this. A little bit of magic resist. Off we go. Dead Man's gives us more armor, movement speed. At this late into the game, it doesn't really matter what item we have. It's just how we play. So now we'll farm some camps waiting for Jinx to respawn. That Alawi flank's really working out. You never see that. One minute to the dragon. Now, listen, I could do wolves, or I can set up 1 million saplings. What are we thinking? Holy moly, the enemy wolves. Careful! Don't do anything, that would be ridiculous. Another sapling. Whoa, 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 what was I thinking? Okay, Jinx is safe. Oh my gosh, that was so dangerous. Playing tanks is awesome. Do you think she'll give me her number after the game? Probably not. She probably has someone higher elo on her friends list. Gah. Don't. Another sapling. The Q deals pretty good damage to this. 700 big. Smite. Let's push bot, push bot, push bot, push bot, push, and they FF. Final score 2-3-11. Leandri's dealing 1800. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Maokai. That's not Skarner, you know? Peace. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.